welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. This is Jennifer Felton. I'm joined by Marc Brooks. Marc is a 1031 exchange accommodator, only been doing it since 1987. So most people think of an exchange where they're selling a piece of property and then they have to buy another piece of property. But that's not the only way to do an exchange, is it?
Correct. There's a reverse exchange. And
Yeah.
in today's world with very limited inventory, it's becoming very popular
Right.
because it's a more of a seller's market. So a reverse exchange basically is where the taxpayer or exchangor loans me the money to acquire the property for them.
Right.
So the easiest way to think about it is they temporarily park it with me for no more than 6 months.
Okay.
After I acquire the property, or concurrently with my acquisition of the property, we enter into a triple net lease where they
Right.
completely manage the property.
Okay.
They collect the rents, they pay all the bills. Basically, again, we're just a placeholder, temporary parking space.
Right.
Then, when they sell their relinquished property, we can enter into a transaction, transfer it back, and I'll explain more in just a second.
Right.
So we still have to be careful because we've actually failed a few reverse exchanges lately because the taxpayer was unable to achieve valuations on their relinquished property,
Interesting. Yeah.
which is surprising. But remember, they have to loan me the money to buy the property.
Right.
So when we first started to do a reverse exchange, I would buy it, I would hold it. You would sell your relinquished property. You would put it with the accommodator in a regular forward exchange.
Okay.
And then we would open up another escrow where I would sell the property to you.
Got it.
The problem with that is it's transactionally expensive.
Right.
You have title insurance, you have transfer tax,
Yeah.
which can be prohibitively expensive, escrow, those types of things. Of recent days, probably the last year and a half, what we do is we form a new LLC.
Okay.
We are the member and the manager of the LLC.
Right.
When you sell your relinquished property, you still transfer the money into a regular forward exchange. But to consummate it, all we do is we transfer the membership interest to you.
Got it.
So it's a little, cost-wise, it's a little more expensive, but not really, because you save all those transactional costs of that third escrow.
Right. But so requires cash up front, but allows you a lot more flexibility with acquisition because you're not on a clock like you are on a regular 1031 exchange.
Not quite as bad, not quite as bad. So, but you can adjust your own clock at that point.
Right.
So, it's really designed if somebody goes out and just finds a wonderful, spectacular deal. I mean, it's a one of a kind
Right.
that they want to get. They're just absolutely stealing it. That's what it's really designed for. So if you have to compromise your pricing a little bit on your relinquished property, it's okay because you
Right.
made it up in the purchase.
That makes a lot of sense. So, if you're interested in learning about 1031 exchanges, forwards, backwards, reverse, whichever way you want to go, how do they reach you, Marc?
They can reach us at www.primewestexchange.com.
Great. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time. Hope to see you soon.